fan club at the Shirt Shack. That is the Dufresne Furniture and Appliances Junior Fan Club. You can win great prizes, including a chance to ride in the pace truck. And with that, we're going to go lightning. Oh boy, I'm getting worse instead of better with the shots at the garbage can. We're going to go lightning sprint racing, and as we get ready to do that, I want to ask you a question. What do you expect from your insurance company? Well, certainly quality insurance is high on the list, but you should also expect professional advice, superior service, and 24-hour claims expertise. By insuring with the Cooperators, you will get all of this and more. The Cooperators, a better place for you. All right, lightning sprints lining up on the back straightaway, and here's how they line up. Starting on the pole, driving the car number 3 is Eric Clausen. To his outside, driving the Richard Petty Blue, number 43, Robert Livingstone. Inside, row number 2, a guy that's done some work on his top wing since his heat race. The number 14 is Ed Bell in the Bell Property Services, number 14. Outside on row number 2, driving the Todd's Electric number 11, this is Dexter Dvergston. Inside row 3, the Hyundai, number 35W, the driver is Ward Emery. And we do not see Roland Bernard out there. Oh, or do we? Is that it with the green wing on there? That looks like, thank you. Chris Unruh's top wing, that's why it looks like the 27. He wrecked his in that rollover in his heat race. So that is the number 2 of Roland Bernard, starting in the 6th and final starting spot. Once again, the official pace truck of Red River Co-op Speedway is the Dodge Crew Cab with the Hemi, and following him up, in case we break a windshield, Speedy Glass.
It's time for the Northern Lightning Sprints.
All right, starting on the pole, the 3 of Eric Clausen, sponsored by Rempel Excavating. 6 cars on the racetrack here for 15 laps on the AIE Communications board. We are lightning sprint racing. Here we go. Big drag race down the front straightaway and into turn number 1 and 2. All the cars trying to stay hooked up. The number 3 of Eric Clausen out of Morden looking good in the Rempel Excavating number 3, but he's got company in the 43. Dexter Dvergston on the throttle, and he runs up to 3rd spot in the Todd's Electric 11. Ward Emery in the 35W trying to get inside of the 11 car. Great race between 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and 6th, and here comes Ward Emery now in a great big hurry in the 35W. That is the Mazer Group Hyundai 35W battling for 2nd. 2 down already, 13 to go as Dexter Dvergston out of Greenbush, Minnesota, pulls up alongside the 3 of Eric Clausen, sponsored by Rempel Excavating, and that Rempel Excavating car falls to 2nd spot. New leader is the 11 car. The Todd's Electric 11 of Dexter Dvergston. Roland Bernard trying to work the HVAC group. Number 2 up in the field and passes the 43 of Robert Livingstone. Now he'll work on Ed Bell in the Winnipeg Moving Bell's Property Services, number 14. 4 down, 11 to go for Dexter Dvergston, your leader, but now Ward Emery getting a run on him. Emery might have a shot at him here. Ed Bell now working on the Rempel Excavating number 3, and Ed Bell in the 14 car has position number 3 into turn 3. But right now we need to watch position 1 and 2 because Ward Emery is slowly closing on the 11 car of Dexter Dvergston. That's going to end up a great race. Seven down, 8 remaining as Emery continues to close up in the Hyundai 35W. The Todd's Electric 11 is under siege into turn 3 and 4. Those 2 drivers, certainly the class of the field, they have a huge lead. Ward Emery now sees the tailpiece of Dexter DeVerkston in the 11 car, drawing closer and closer. Emery using a little bit higher line than is the 11 car of Dexter DeVerkston, and now goes inside and might have a run into turn 3. This is a close race up front for the number 1 spot. Great action. Emery on the inside in the Hyundai New Holland 35W. DeVerkston now fighting with all his might. Side by side they go, and DeVerkston once again gets the advantage into turn 3 and 4. DeVerkston definitely knows he's there now. And now we'll have to use up the racetrack. Heads up down the back straightaway. Emery gets sideways, trying to go around the outside of the 11 car. Time is running out on the 35W. He has got to hustle. 3 laps remaining, 12 down and 3 to go here in your Winnipeg Free Press Lightning Sprint Division. Now 2 to go. Side by side, Emery on the outside of the 11 car. We've got a lapper in the way now. How is this going to factor? Oh no, heads up. Emery bumps into the lap car and might have cut down a left front tire. I'm not sure, but he went up in the air in that 35W. What a break for Dexter DeVerkston. Wow. Emery right up, crawling on the wheels of the 43 car as he got sideways in turn 3 and 4. And your winner is going to be Dexter DeVerkston. Second spot is going to go to the 35W of Emery, but what a finish. DeVerkston comes through and wins another one here at Red River Co-op Speedway in the Northern Lightning Sprint Division.
Well, that did quite possibly could have changed the outcome, but Dexter pulls off the checkered flag. Hey, we got a couple of t-shirts to give away courtesy of Mr. Excitement. So listen up, and you have the answers, most of you, in your hand. That's the hint. Okay, so we want the first person up to the booth that can, the east end of the booth, to tell us what kind of engines Mr. Excitement uses, wins a t-shirt. And then the second person that's up here that can tell us what kind of, where he buys his fuel from. So, and that's a t-shirt if for the first person up here that can give me the right answers. And if the shirt doesn't fit, take it down to Rennie after the races and he'll make it right. So what kind of engines does Mr. Palooka Rennie use, and what kind of fuel does he use in that truck? So, and you have it in your hand. You got the clues to those answers on your way in the track tonight. Well, we'll get Dexter out of the race car and we'll get him down front to the Todd's Electric number 11. Certainly did a nice job of that one tonight. Tim Johnson down there, the official track photographer at Red River Co-op Speedway. And he'll get the photos, and we're going to turn things over to Darren Fallon right now down on our stage.
Well, Dexter DeVerkston in the Todd's Electric 11 getting out of that race car. We were telling you earlier when Roland Bernard went upside down. Of course, these drivers well protected, so it does take them a little while to get out of these race cars with their Hans devices, their 6-point harnesses, and of course those full containment seats in a small cockpit like this. There's not a lot of room. These cars are the same size as a full midget chassis that you would see like at the Chili Bowl in November in Tulsa. So same type of race car. Outside of the 4-cylinder, these of course are motorcycle engines, 1,000 cc's in size. So with 950 pounds of weight with the driver included, these are seriously light race cars, and as a result you can see the speeds they carry, and of course when they hook wheels it is usually trouble. Dexter DeVerkston will be your winner here tonight in the Winnipeg Free Press Lightning Sprints. Well, Dexter, congratulations once again, another fantastic run. Ward Emery was coming fast. Were you aware of him at all times?
I was aware when he went off of turn 2 there. Sorry, Ward.
Yeah, that was a tight one. Then he hit a lap car coming out of turn number 4 and got up in the air. We thought he was going into the wall. But these cars, we're telling the people very, very light, very fast, and things can happen in a second in these cars.
Before you know it, you're going over.
Absolutely. Anybody you'd like to thank?
Todd's Electric, main sponsor. Napa, Central Boiler, Northern Nature Seed. About it. Family, friends, crew, everything.
Dexter DeVerchten, your winner tonight in the Winnipeg Free Press Lightning Sprints. Back up to you, Pat Mooney.
Thank you, Darren. Congratulations to Dexter and the Todd's Electric team. Hey, our 50-50 winner tonight won 245 simoleons, and that was Cherie Manchelenko. Cherie is our 50-50 winner tonight. Oh, and there's another one. A bounce off and in again. Hey, while we got a minute, Ranger Insurance is part of the Arthur J. Gallagher Canada Group, and they're proud to provide insurance and support to Red River Co-op Speedway. Ranger is also happy to give back to the communities in which we work and live in. Ranger Insurance, in the community, for the community. Visit rangerinsurance.ca. All right, our next feature lined up there over in the staging area, Jim Kapek from Speedy Autoglass